Hello and welcome to our channel. Here, we delve into a world of fascinating stories, immersive adventures, and engaging tutorials on art, science, and life skills. Our aim in creating this channel is to provide content that everyone can benefit from in any field and shape their best selves. So, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and share your feedback on our content. Also, hit the notification bell for our latest videos to stay updated on our new releases. Finally, the Prime Minister succumbed to his daughter's insistence, albeit very reluctantly, as he couldn't bear the thought of not being able to save her from such a dreadful fate. But seeing no other option than presenting her to the Sultan as his future wife, he did just that. The Sultan, surprised by the Prime Minister's willingness to sacrifice his own daughter to his desires, asked how he could agree to give his daughter to him as a wife. The Prime Minister replied, "May the Wise One's blessings be upon you. My daughter herself desires the honor of being your wife. Fate has decreed that my daughter shall marry a great ruler in her life, even if she must sacrifice herself thereafter. Therefore, when faced with fate, there is no recourse. Though I am her father and love her dearly, I am bound by the Sultan's will to demonstrate my loyalty." The Sultan accepted the Prime Minister's proposal and said, "You may bring your daughter to me for marriage whenever you wish." The Prime Minister then went to Scheherazade and explained the situation to her. Scheherazade was overjoyed, thanking her father profusely for this great service. She also apologized to him for causing him such distress and assured him that he would never regret her marriage to the Sultan. Now, Scheherazade prepared herself to go to the Sultan, but at the last moment, her sister Dinarzade called out to her and said, "My dear sister, I need your help in a crucial matter. Father wants to take me to the Sultan to marry him. Don't be afraid, but listen carefully to my words. When I enter the Sultan's palace, I will ask him to allow you to come as well. You will spend the same night with him in his palace, and when he is pleased with your presence, I will ensure your safety." Scheherazade agreed to her sister's request wholeheartedly. When the night fell, the Prime Minister accompanied Scheherazade to the Sultan's palace. Inside, Scheherazade was taken to the Sultan's chamber, where she placed her hand in the Sultan's hand. Alone together, the Sultan asked her to remove her veil. Upon seeing Scheherazade's enchanting beauty, the Sultan praised her and found her beauty perfect. However, he noticed her tearful eyes and asked why she was crying on their wedding night. Scheherazade replied, "I have a sister who loves me infinitely, just as I love her dearly. I wanted to ask you, my Sultan, to allow her to spend this night in the palace as well, so that in the final moments of my life, I can see my sister and bid her farewell. Would you grant my request and show this great kindness to me?" The Sultan agreed to Scheherazade's request and ordered Dinarzade to be brought to the palace. As the night approached, Scheherazade and the Sultan walked to their chambers, while Dinarzade lay in a nearby place where she could see her sister easily. In ancient times, it was customary for kings to sleep on a bed slightly elevated from the ground. Dinarzade's bed was placed near Scheherazade's, allowing the sisters to easily see each other. As the last moments before dawn approached, Dinarzade, who had stayed awake all night as Scheherazade requested, called out to her sister, "Beloved sister, if you are not asleep, please tell me one of your interesting stories until the break of dawn." Unfortunately, this will be the last time I will hear your tales, but I wish to hear one final story from you." Scheherazade, without responding to her sister, turned to the Sultan and asked, "My dear Sultan, would you allow me to tell a story to my sister?" The Sultan eagerly agreed, saying, "Of course, I am willing to hear it." Then Scheherazade said to her sister, "Dear sister, listen as I tell you one last story." This story continues. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe and hit the bell next to it to be notified of our upcoming videos. Stay in touch with me. Thank you for your companionship.